Yo, what up, everybody? It's your boy Fitzmung TV here, aka Glon33, back with another video on the channel for y'all today. Today, we're talking Dragon Ball Super Broly. The hype train continues as we get closer and closer each and every week to the movie. You guys know it's Saturday night, depending on when you're watching this video. We got new info on the movie from the Dragon Ball Super website. We got an interview this week, and this week it's an interview between with the production staff, the people that work on production for the movie. In the last couple of weeks, we had talk about the animation with the animators, and now we're talking about production, what goes in the movie, what's the job of the production staff and other things. And we do find some talk about some interesting things for the movie. One thing that we're going to talk about, and I want to talk from the beginning, is the second trailer for the movie. All right, you guys remember we got the epic first trailer for the movie back in July, back at San Diego Comic-Con. All right, the second trailer, we know next week is New York Comic-Con. All right, and Dragon Ball Super Broly has its own specific panel on Friday, October 5th, at the Madison Square Garden. They're having so many. It's gonna be big because we're definitely gonna learn some things about the movie that we haven't learned yet. All right, they're planning to have the Japanese and the English voice actors of Goku there. They're gonna have Broly's English voice actor there. They're gonna have Sean Semo. They're gonna have Christopher Sabat. They're gonna have the director of the Broly movie, the Japanese director there. So it's almost like if you're gonna have people from Japan, actors, production staff from Japan who are working on the movie at this panel at Comic Con next week, we're probably gonna get a trailer. Maybe I'm not saying we will, but who knows? Maybe we get like a quick clip, like maybe a 1 minute clip of the movie. Even though the movie is not done, the movie will be done sometime in about the next month. All right, because what I know is that the English dub actors will be recording on the movie around November. All right, yeah, some of them have already recorded. They've recorded for the trailers, but in terms of the entire movie, they usually get to record on that in November. All right, so the movie will be done sometime in the next month at least. All right, so maybe there's a chance we'll get a clip, but I'm pretty sure that we're gonna get a second trailer at New York Comic Con. All right, we're gonna get some big reviews. Who knows? A lot of people believe we're gonna get Gogeta reviewed. I'm one of those people. We've had so many different hints. Like it would be very very shocking at this point if we weren't getting Gogeta for the movie. All right, so I might do a whole separate video on that. But getting into the interview with the production staff. All right, we start off the Dragon Ball official site, and I want to also say thank you to Herms98 on Twitter for providing us with these easy translations. All right, but Herms98 on Twitter says the Dragon Ball official site interviews the production staff of Dragon Ball Super Broly. And funny note, it says you'll cry in the first 20 to 30 minutes of the film. I don't know why we'll cry. I might cry by the end of it because of how beautiful it's gonna look. I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan. You guys know this already. All right. But they said you might cry for the first 20 to 30 minutes. All right, these first things to talk about Vegeta, which, this will probably make Vegeta fans pretty happy. All right, or so to say. So it says that Vegeta's real cool in the film, too. It's a chain of pace from him lately, just being used for gags or getting beat up. It's one of the themes in Super, right? We know Vegeta's wicked strong, but he's always, Dragon Ball, it's Goku's story, all right? It's about Goku. Goku's the star. All right, but Vegeta is like more the secondary character. Vegeta is like Vegeta is Robin and Goku is Batman. All right, we know Vegeta's wicked strong, but they're saying we're gonna see a different Vegeta in this movie. All right, one of the things we know is that basically one of the things that's happened in it said when we got the character bios released a couple months ago for the movie, it said that Vegeta's trying real hard to catch up to Goku. So I wouldn't be surprised if like early in the film we see Vegeta training. Maybe he's training with Goku, but we just see Vegeta training because he knows, even though Goku said at the end of the tournament of Power Arc that he can't go in Ultra Instinct, somewhere down in Goku's body, his cells, somewhere, it's that power still is laying dormant and it's just ready to explode at any moment. All right. It's not yet sure if we're gonna get Ultra Instinct in the movie. I still think we will, even though we're most likely getting Gogeta. I think we're gonna get Gogeta and Ultra Instinct in this film, and if we do, oh my gosh. But like, we know that Vegeta's trying to catch up to Goku. Alright, so it said in the character bios that Vegeta's desperately trying to catch up. How is Vegeta going to do that? I don't know. But we know that Vegeta, Ultra Instinct does, and I made a video on this a couple months ago. Ultra Instinct doesn't really fit Vegeta's character. Even though, I wouldn't mind seeing it with him. I just feel like Ultra Instinct should be something exclusive to Goku. And maybe, Vegeta can evolve with Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, or maybe they'll give him a different form down the line. But I feel like Ultra Instinct should just be exclusive to Goku. But we'll have to wait and see. But it says that, Vegeta is going to be really cool in the film. It's a change of pace from him. Alright? So, and there's one thing. If you look at every arc in Dragon Ball in general, not just Super, Vegeta gets beat up usually by the main villain of that arc. The Beerus arc, the Golden Freeze arc, he didn't get beat up. But, he wasn't able to defeat Frieza. Goku had to be the one to step in and kill Frieza at the end. Because Vegeta was not able to see that Frieza was about to destroy Earth. Alright, Universe 6, 7 tournament, we saw Hit kick Vegeta's ass. Alright, Goku Black arc, we saw Black stab Vegeta before he went after Goku. Alright, Goku Black called Vegeta an appetizer. I don't know how much more disrespectful that could be to Vegeta fans. Alright, Jiren, we saw how Jiren absolutely kicked Vegeta's ass in the Tournament of Power. Alright, before Goku reawakened Ultra. So you guys get the point. But, back in, and this talks to us really quick about Vegeta's battle with Broly. It says, Vegeta's battle with Broly will have an incredible sense of speed. Even just a moment's image contains an entire TV episode worth of images. Surely, this has to be an exaggeration, but they're just saying, like, there will be a lot, every detail, right, every frame is going to be something special, something, to marvel at. Alright, this is going to be probably the most beautiful, anime film of all time, if we're being serious, alright? They've been spending the entire year on this project, so it's going to be a big deal. But they're saying there'll be a lot of characters in the film besides just the usual suspects, and Paragus will be tragic this time around. I expect Paragus, something tragic is going to happen to him. Alright? Once Broly, once Paragus can no longer control Broly's overwhelming power, and once Broly breaks free of that control, I expect Broly to do something crazy. We saw in you guys remember the first DBC film where, Paragus was trying to escape the homeworld, alright? Because he knew the comic was, the destruction of the planet was coming. And then Broly, at the last second, sees Paragus leaving, takes the pod, crushes the pod with Paragus inside, basically strangling him to death, alright, and then throws it at the moon, alright, which is absolutely crazy. Could we see Broly do something more sinister, some more violent than that? I don't know, but I wouldn't pass it. I expect Broly to be a monster in this. But, I can't wait for Vegeta versus Broly. We're going to probably get Vegeta versus Broly, before Goku. But remember, we also got to remember that there's going to be different fights, alright? The fight's supposed to take place on multiple planets, so I still don't know how this is going to work out. I don't know if it's going to be like, it starts off on Earth and then moves to another planet, or like, I don't know. But what we do know is, there's going to be a lot of fighting. Alright, there's going to be a lot of different fights. We're going to see Vegeta versus Broly, Frieza versus Broly, Goku versus Broly. Alright? And remember, like, there's the first time they fight Broly back in the Arctic land, and then there's going to be, like, another fight where they fight him in, like, this volcano. You guys saw, like, that big, it kind of looked like a volcano, kind of wasteland, later on in the film. We're going to have to wait and see. Alright? But it's going to be very interesting. Alright? Because I feel like we're going to see Vegeta versus Broly at least twice. Same thing with Goku. Same thing with, we'll have to wait and see on Frieza. And then, Gogeta and Ultra Instinct and all this other stuff. Alright? Because we're going to see Broly fight a lot of different opponents in the film. Alright? But the director, Nagame, says he wants the film to be appealing to audiences overseas too. So they're making it with that in mind. If the whole Broly thing weren't enough of a tip-off, many in the anime industry grew up watching Dragon Ball, so there's no shortage of people eager to work on it. So there's a lot of people in the production staff that are working on this movie grew up as Dragon Ball fans, like me, like you who are watching this video right now, like a lot of others. So basically, what they're saying here is basically that the production staff want to make this the best movie they can, alright? Because they love Dragon Ball, it's their job, they get paid to do so, and they want this to be an epic film. All right, this is gonna be not just big for Dragon Ball, but this is gonna be huge for the anime industry as a whole. You know, we're getting a Dragon Ball movie. They're making a One Piece movie later in 2019. I'm willing to bet that some of the people worked on the Dragon Ball movie. Once that film is done, they're probably gonna be moving on to help out with the One Piece movie. So this is gonna be big for the anime industry because it's coming out in Japan at the end of December, and then it's coming to English theaters at the beginning of January 2019. So very early, you know, this is going to be the thing that kicks off the anime industry for 2019. So you know they're going to want it to be as big as possible. All right. It also says, like, here it mentions, what does the production staff actually do? Well, the production staff, they make sure that production of the movie moves ahead according to schedule. All right, the film has over 1,800 cuts, which is a lot. That's a lot of frames. That's a lot of images. That's a whole lot of animation. That's a whole lot of artwork. All right. The 1,800 cuts are split into 3 chunks. So I don't know if that means that the movie is going to be taking place in 3 different phases. Like just the, cause right now I know the movie is going to be a little bit over an hour and a half. The movie was originally scheduled to be an hour and a half, but you know, says Toriyama, they're trying to put Toriyama's script was basically so big it could have been easily been a 3-hour movie. They're trying to fit as much as possible without making a super large film. Even though I wouldn't mind, I love Dragon Ball. Even though I wouldn't mind seeing a 2.5 hour movie, you know, but it would take them so much more longer. They would have probably need another couple months, you know, to make to finish the film, and they already spent most of this year working on the film. But the film has 1,800 cuts, and you know, which is split into 3 chunks. So probably we're gonna have 3 different phases of the movie. So it could be maybe 30, 35 minutes for each phase in the movie. And you know, one person, so a manager, will oversee each of those chunks. So they have one manager for the first chunk, one manager for the second chunk, and another manager for the third chunk. All right, and then the fourth, you know, the top manager looks over the entire film as a whole. All right, so it makes sense. So you have like these lower level managers look on the production, and then you have they have this big top manager who they probably report to. All right, who watches everything as a whole. So things get rotated in a semi-line style. So once the animators have finished what they cut, so once a scene or something or a part of the movie is done being animated, all right, it goes to the production staff, and the production staff look over that. Once the production staffs have put their seal of approval on it, it goes to the art directors. So I believe those are the guys who color in everything and make it all beautiful looking. So basically, the day of this interview, all right, that they did this interview with the production staff, they were in the middle of working on trailers. So basically, so they're definitely working right now, not just on the movie, but they're also probably getting ready the second trailer, which most likely will drop October 5th at the Dragon Ball Super panel at New York Comic Con. All right. So parts that would be featured in the trailer had top priority. The production team makes sure that the trailer gives a proper sense of the movie's highlights, with both action scenes and a slice of life. So they're working on the second trailer. They want the trailer to have a balance, all right? Like half action and then half, stuff about the story they want to tell with Broly. Because remember, yes, this is going to be a great looking film when it comes to action. It could be the best action we've ever seen in Dragon Ball history. It could be. It has the potential for that. But they also have the story element, telling the story of an unknown Saiyan, telling the story of how the paths of Goku, Vegeta, and Broly, how their lives up to this point have led to this huge battle they're going to have on Earth. So basically, director Nagami, the director of the film, he listens to the opinions of those around him and changes things accordingly. It's all for the best, but these changes can make things tough on the production side of things. All right. So basically, the director of the movie, when he's looking at things for the movie, all right, he has a lot of people talking to him. All right, he has Akira Toriyama on one side, all right. Remember, Toritaro is probably involved in some way because, he's eventually going to be working on the manga for this movie, the manga adaptation for the Broly movie, in the coming months, early 2019, and all this other stuff. All right. Remember, one of the things about this movie, all right, right now, because most of us believe Super's coming back next year. All right. But one of the reasons why they ended um the TV show to work on the movie is because it's also going to give time, because the manga was so far behind from the anime. It's giving time for the manga to catch up to the anime. All right. So basically, once the movie comes out, that's when Toritaro will be starting on the Broly manga for Super. But basically, they close out the interview with general hype for how the movie looks great and how it's gonna get a. They're hoping for it to get a real positive response out of people. They reiterate that they've also got overseas audiences in mind, so the action scenes are intense. So basically they tell you that the foreign audience. So remember, this is a global movie. This is not just about Japan and England, and here in America. This is worldwide. So Japan, England, America, France, Canada, the Spanish countries, Australia, all over. There's a ton of countries that are already working on making translations for this movie. All right, if you guys look on YouTube, and you search up the Broly trailer in specific languages. I've already seen the trailers already out in English dub, or in Japanese and Portuguese and Spanish and all these other languages. This is how big this film is gonna be. All right, this is not just for us here in America and people in Japan. This is worldwide. This is for all Dragon Ball fans alike, no matter if you're new or old. All right, but I'm hyped for this movie. All right, I can't wait. I really enjoyed the part of this interview when it talked about Vegeta versus Broly, because that's something I'm gonna be looking for. How is Vegeta treated in this movie? All right, is Vegeta gonna have a moment, and then we see Broly just absolutely toss Vegeta to the curb? All right, I love Vegeta. I don't want to see him get treated like the way he was treated in most of Super. But we'll have to wait and see. But other than that, that's about all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. All right, just a quick look at the production tab. Next week we'll have to wait and see what they got planned for us. All right, I don't really expect much, because next week is Comic-Con, and next week we're gonna probably get a ton of new info on the movie, a ton of new scans, ton of new images. Probably gonna get the new trailer, which if we do, I will give you guys a reaction. I will break that down and analyze that for us, and probably next week's gonna be huge for the movie with Comic-Con and everything that's happening. All right, can't wait for that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to slap a like, comment, subscribe, enable notifications by clicking the bell right next to my name, Fitzmoon TV, so you guys are notified every time I post a new video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video once again. I hope you guys are hyped for the movie as much as I am. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day, guys. Peace.